Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another 2K20 video. These last couple of weeks have been an absolute madness. Of course, this footage has come from the community day that was in LA. I got flew out by 2K UK, and I'm so thankful for them for doing that. And yeah, we managed to get quite a lot of footage throughout the entirety of the event. So let's just jump straight into this. So, as you can see, when you are starting up your player, there are some preset builds that you can choose from. And of course, they range for all positions, but you can not choose any of them, and you can just go straight in and then choose individually which build you want to go for, which is what I think we are going to be doing today. Of course, you could still make the build and it comes out similar to one that is there, but you know, it gives you that extra ability to pick your favourite player. If you want to be a Steph Curry type player, you can pick his archetype and then really tailor it in to be like him. So here we are at the first selection screen that we have. So you get to choose your skill breakdown. And you can see there by the pie charts, which are so handy, which section is going to give you the best attributes for the categories that you want. So we have gone defensive with this guy, and you can choose the physical attributes as well: agility, strength, and vertical. So I believe I went with the middle one there, yeah, which gives us a nice boost to all three pretty much. And then you get 383 attributes for this archetype, which I believe comes out as a glass cleaning lockdown. So rebounding defender from last year, or rebounding rim protector from last year, and you can see there we can max out pretty much everything in the defensive category and rebounding wise to be high 90s, which is mad. Standing dunker at 95 as well, and a close shot at an 81, which isn't too bad for a rebounding big man. So this build was awesome, I have to say. I really enjoyed using him. I think really big men are going to be so important this year, as they are pretty much every year. And you can see here we've got some overalls, some attributes left over. So we've got 19 left to put out even after we've done all of the important things, which is great. It shows you can really go into the customization of your player. And for his body type, we went built, and of course max height 7'3", minimum height 6'9", but of course we're going to go max height. Max weight you can put him at is 290, and the minimum weight is 225. But of course, we're going to go maximum weight. If you're going to go big, you need to go big. Max wingspan 97, and then we get to choose our takeover between rim protector and glass cleaner. Again, that is an awesome feature this year, being able to choose which takeover you get. And there we go. We've built a glass clean lockdown similar to Roy Hibbert, Rudy Gobert, and Steven Adams, and an absolute tank. You wait until you see him on the court. He looks like a giant, and of course we're going to put him up at a 99 overall to try him out. So we get 30 potential badges. Of course, each badge that you want to get to Hall of Fame is 4, so we go ahead and we give ourselves defensive leader, rim protector, rebound chaser, and we are going to keep going along here, and we're going to give ourselves box, which is of course a box out one. We're going to give ourselves clamps, which is great for the off ball when people are dribbling and driving against you. Intimidator, and then we've still got 6 to go. We've already got 6 Hall of Fame badges. We go post move lockdown, which is great for interior defense, and then we've got 2 badges left, and we go for trapper. So you really do get a really good choice of which badges to get, and you can get quite a lot of Hall of Fame badges to go with it. So on the finishing, we can only go up to gold. We get contact finisher, putback king, and a relentless finisher, and then we get 1 shooting badge, 1 upgrade, so we can get 1 bronze badge, and we are going to go and put that on green machine. Really? I was going to say I don't remember putting it on green machine. And we get 1 playmaking as well, and we might as well put that on the dream shake since we are a center. So we're going to go into this game and see what I did. Now this was, I believe, the first player that I built on the community day. I think I might have got 4 or 5 archetypes throughout the entire day. It was so much fun, but this is the only big man I made because I know they said a lot in the gaming developers blog about big men's stamina being really effective this year. If you hold down stamina, if you hold down that turbo bar, you are not going to be moving anywhere. And you can see out here, we are slow as anything. And we are an absolute giant as well, so that definitely comes in handy. Now, as my archetype is a defensive one, we can actually see, and we get a nice stop there on the first possession, as Intimidator comes up as Hall of Fame, which is very nice. I'm not sure if it's just because of our archetype, as we see the green animation there. If you haven't seen that before, that is what happens when your opponent greens a shot. You get to see the little animation come up underneath their player. you get to see the percentage, and the percentage underneath each player on the opposing team is a percentage chance they have of making a shot from where they are standing, which is why when everyone's dribbling up past half court, there we go. When everyone's dribbling up past half court, that's why everyone is like 2, 3, 4, 5%, because that is the chances of them making a shot from that position. So you can see us here trying to set some screens for Kyle Lowry. He's not really using them at all though, which is a little bit frustrating, and they just ignore us completely and take a layup inside. But you can see moving up and down the floor, we are so painfully slow. So big men this year, you're really going to have to pick and choose your builds, because if you are going to go for a build like this, you are easily going to get blown by if you get hit on a rotation, on a mismatch. So this year, it might be actually... you might actually see people, as I'm camping in the paint there, you might actually see people going with smaller centres that are quicker, kind of like a Ben Wallace type, so you can be nice and athletic, nice and speedy, so you can guard all positions, because this guy would have absolutely no chance at guarding point guard, a shooting guard, or maybe even a small forward. If you got switched on them, I don't think you'd stand any chance. But there we are, grabbing our first rebound, and you see that ridiculous wingspan flying out to pick up the ball on that one. We're going to try and tank our way inside the paint, trying to get a little bit of space to call for the ball and get a nice inside a little dunk going, but nothing doing. Kyle Lowry is kind of ignoring us, and he gets a green light to drop, even though we were wide open under the hoop. So we would have got the board if he had missed, but it would have been nice to get a dunk down low. Now I'm kind of sagging off my guy. I'm trying to make them pass to him so I can rush in and get a block. You can see there, we're still leaving him open, and it's definitely something I did in 2K19 when I had my big man, to try and get some space, to try and get as many blocks as we can. And speaking of blocks, there is our first one of the game. John Wall trying to go over us, and we just stood and we just rejected. You see all the badges popping up. Yeah, Hall of Fame badges looking very, very nice this year. And again, our team's hitting everything, so we don't even have a chance of getting any offensive rebounds. So we do have a good steal, so that's why I went for a steal there. But of course, it's John Wall, so he's going to be pretty good. They take a moving mid-range. Why can't I speak today? Takes a moving mid-range, and we get our second rebound of the game. Rebound chaser lighting up Hall of Fame level. That is, of course, the new hustle rebounder this year. A lot of the badges have just received new names, but there are a lot of badges that are completely different and have given the game a different elements, especially inside the paint, with so many more acrobatic layups, as we get a good block there, but they call it as a foul, which is a little bit annoying. So we're going to skip forward a little bit. I'm trying to call for the break ball, because I'm on the break, and we get it, and we slam it down. And that is our first points of the game, coming 4 minutes into this game. I haven't actually played as a centre since 2K18, I don't think. Or I might have had a big man in 2K19. I can't actually remember. It's been a long time since I played as one anyway. So I'm a little bit rusty, but we get a nice box out there and another rebound. And I really do think I'd enjoy having a build like this that just absolutely bullies it down low. Rebounds look so strong this year on a build like this. And defensively, I think interior, they are going to be really, really strong. Because last year, I think I might have had a rim protector. So we get another block there. I think I had a rim protector, but he just wasn't effective at all inside in the paint. But I do believe from this game that big men are going to be really, really effective. And every team, if you've got a pro-am team, you are going to need to have a rebounding or a rim protector in your team. I don't think you could get away with having pure stretches at the 5. I think they are just going to get bullied and absolutely destroyed on the boards more than they did this year. We drive it inside, we get the foul there. I was hoping for some ridiculous poster animation, because we do have an okay driving dunk. It's at like 70 or so, but of course we don't have the contact finisher badge, which is last year's posterizer. So we do need to get that if we were going to use someone like this. But the fact you can have so many Hall of Fame badges, like I said, we've got 6 Hall of Fame badges, defensive ones, on this guy. That is really, really impressive. And we can, of course, take them out and pick and choose them as we go. If there's a badge that we think isn't working too well, or we don't really use, we can take it out and just slot it in for another one without having to change our entire player. So that is a super, super cool addition this year. And of course, you can try out all these guys free of VC. Of course, if you want to actually get this as your main build, you are going to have to pay to VC to upgrade it. But you can just test him out as a 99, like I am in this game, without having to pay anything, which is so, so cool. So we are coming to the end of this quarter here, and that is going to be the end of the game. Like I said at the start, this was from the community day, and yeah, I was so excited. I was like a little kid at Christmas. I just wanted to get as many games as I could. I wanted to play as much as I could, and of course that meant not playing full games because that would have taken a little bit too long. So I was more than happy just to play a quarter of each game. And yeah, we get our takeover. So we managed to get a takeover in our first game as a big man. So that is pretty cool. We get 4 rebounds, 4 points, and 2 blocks to go with it. So not too shabby at all. Pretty impressed with myself for this. And yeah, when 2K20 drops, we're going to have so much more to come. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. As usual, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Peace.